Yankee Kyle, how you doing, my friend? Appreciate you popping up. Popping in. I don't figure to get too many people on a Tuesday night. Um, I just remembered it was Tuesday. I always forget. My memory, I'm telling you. I was usually on Tuesday nights. I'm watching someone on Twitch, but they canceled last week, so I don't know. But I'm trying to make 62 million watch hours. I guess I don't know. I figure somebody will jump in eventually. I know where Cajun's at right now. I know what channel he's on, so he might pop in later. Maybe. Let's see. Um, maybe turn my fan down a little bit. Actually, I should put this one on. Woot woot! Brock's Boys is here. That video I saw. What was it? Well, I know you put out another video, so stop. But that last video I saw with the cards, with the autograph pull. You kept saying Aaron and Jordan, and she's like, "I'm not Aaron." I think how'd she say? "I'm not Aaron." So, okay, what's flying over there? Oh hell! Oh hell! Nope, nope, nope. You stay. Come here. That was a good video. So I got my fan on. I put my fan on, stuff flies. I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, piece of paper. Yeah, piece of paper. All right, so let's see. It's official. I signed the contract with the Saints. I'm going to be there next Taysom Hill. I can't really do much of anything. Actually, I don't know. Actually, the Saints signed this quarterback. I'd never heard of him before. I think he's actually was retired. I think he played for the Giants. I know he was a former Cowboys quarterback. I think he's with the Giants too. I think his name's Ben. I've never heard of him. He's got this. He owns this clothing shop where he sells his hats and stuff, sports gear and whatnot. But they signed him because I guess Darren Rizzi knows him. I don't know. I think he's been retired for a year or two. I have no idea. But he came out and he said, "Yeah, I signed with the Saints today." The credible sources, well, me. So they just signed him to be a third body pretty much. So he gets paid the minimum contract just to really not do much of anything. So, like he was even saying, he goes, "I know I'll be on a scout team as a safety, but they still pay it. The NFL minimum per week is more than anybody would make in a week. So I will gladly stand there and hold a clipboard. I should have called Saints headquarters and said, "Hey, sign me up. I can move around. I still got a couple of, I can do stuff. I can throw stuff at them. Yes, I'll do a lot of things." Well, let's see. I got to put me some stuff up on eBay pretty soon. I got to figure out how to check on my. Well, I could take pictures on my phone. I don't know where the other ones is. There's some good stuff here. Don't know where the rest of my stuff is. Disappeared. That ain't gonna happen another time because I already hope it does. Well, it can actually here. Figure out how to do stuff. Kind of bored anyway, so I figure, well, Tuesday night I go live. Why not? Tuesdays are kind of a bad night to go live, but you know what? I'm doing it anyway because the hell with it. And we may not go too much long, but we'll see. The topic of today, I don't know. Didn't watch the news today. It's been raining, wet. I looked at the map where the whole freaking map, no rain. Us thunderstorms. I'm like, that's where the rain disappeared too. I'm like, well, too much rain, it can go back up north. We don't need the rain. The rain needs to go hit California and the wildfires. That's where the rain needs to go. So I think God plays a cruel trick sometimes. You know, or maybe it's the devil. Who knows? Maybe it's both. It's ironic that there's wildfires going on and it doesn't rain. Meanwhile, one other place gets too much rain. I mean, seriously, just go take some of that rain. I know the rotation of the earth is wrong. I mean, it's right for this way, but take some of that rain, dump it on the wildfires. Voila. Problem solved. I don't think it rains in California, apparently. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. But I know for a fact that it rained a lot yesterday. It rained a lot today. No more rain. It's supposed to storm tomorrow too. No more rain. I need no more rain. I tell you what. How about that football game last night? How about that? I didn't even tell my former boss. I didn't even talk to her about that last play. All I could think of was Leon led. No. How do you block a punt, you think you'd win the game. Why in the hell? That punt, they blocked it and it went forward. And the dude touched it, and I said, baby, Burrow to chase. And actually, that last touchdown, Burrow to chase, got me in the playoffs. I was already winning by 50 points. I think I won like 153 to 102. But the person that was ahead of me, I'd swept this person. I swept them. 2 games, I beat them both games. But they scored 40 more points than me. I guess the way they had there's no tiebreakers in this ESPN thing. It goes by points scored. So I was 42 points, somewhere around 40 points, 40, 42, 43, 41, whatever it was. So I literally had to beat my opponent and then score 40 more points than they did overall. So I'm just like, okay, watching. I got my fantasy update on. So I already knew and to top it off, I was going against the 10-3 team that was number 2. So, and this is get the 4th place, which is the number 1 team who I lost to early in the year. And he was 8-0 when I lost to him. Now he finished the year 13-1. I'm going to give this dude a second loss in the playoffs. Denver Knicks is his name. He's going down. He's not, but this guy that I faced the last week had all the top players, and I smoked him. It just goes to show Burrow to chase. And I have, that one thing, it's LSU all the way. And I forget who this guy has for a fantasy. I think he's got Jefferson. I might be in trouble. But I kind of had to put Burrow to chase in this one at least because everybody else was a bye week. So I'm going to stick with Burrow Chase. I'm going to get it done. But this guy, Kyson's team was his fantasy name. Cheap Cigar. Well, you got to talk to Colt 49 about the cigars. I don't know anything about the cigars. Or Cajun, if and when he pops up. But I was watching the other guy because I'm 7-6. He's 7-6. But the guy he was facing had 4 players on the bench, so he won like 101-53 or some nonsense like that. So I had to outscore him by 40 points. And that last touchdown, I was like, please, I need a Burrow to Chase touchdown. This will put me in the playoffs. That last touchdown put me over the hump. Boom. Got me over the hump. I was like, that's got to be enough. That's got to be enough. That's got to be enough. I figured this out right in my head. This has got to be enough. I needed 40-something points. Because you know how ESPN is. They'll go back the next day and they'll correct the scoring. Because I've gotten screwed out of a playoff berth one year because of that. Because they took one of my ties and made it into an L. So they'll go back the next day and they'll fix the scoring. So I woke up and I checked it, and I scored 6 more points than him, overall basis. But the whole thing is, I swept this guy. I beat him twice. I got a 2-0-0 advantage of him, and he's still on top of me. Like, he's still ahead of me in the standings, and I'm like, why? I'm ahead of him in the conference, but he's ahead of me based on overall points. So when I woke up, I don't remember the exact point differential. I had scored 6 more points than him. So I did exactly what I had to do. So, well, the Saints better get Burrow and Chase. But I don't think Derek Carr plays another down for the Saints. I don't see him. There's a weird scenario going out there. If Derek Carr can't pass a physical by March 17th, then the Saints owe him $30 million. He's got to pass a physical. If he doesn't pass a physical, then the Saints owe him $30 million. So I'm like, well, how hard is it for him to pass a fucking physical? But also, there's a loophole in his contract where if the Saints let him go by March 17th, they designate him a June 1 cap hit. The Saints save $52 million in cap space. So the way I see it, bye, Carr. It's been fun, but realistically, we're probably not going to win another game this year without him. He's an average quarterback, but average seems to barely get it. Because without Carr, we got 5 wins with Carr. We ain't got a damn win without him. And we got to play the Redskins this week, and I am not looking forward to what JD5 is going to carve up my team. Not looking forward to that. But if there's any recollection, then we're good. But JD5 is my backup quarterback, by the way. So, well, yeah. Well, Joey B got picked number 1 overall because the Bengals suck ass. I'm telling you, it would be a hell of a thing if Joey B. You put Joey B in the chase on there. Hey, it's the band, the myth, the legend, Cajun Coin Hunter, a.k.a. Boudreaux, in the building. But yeah, so I pulled off a victory. So I 6 points. So in this case, 8 is enough. 8 was enough to squeak in the playoffs. So 8-6 got me into the fantasy football playoffs, where I have to face the number 1 team in the damn league, and I've lost to them already this year. I ain't losing to them again, because when it's playoff time, I don't lose. I generally, kick some booty. The other league, I was eliminated like 3 weeks ago. I went 6-8 in one league, and I was in 8th place. 8-6 in another league got me in 4th place. So it just depends, and only 4 teams make the playoffs in a 10-team race. So I snuck one by. That last bird of chase got me in. So, and I hadn't checked it since this morning, so hopefully ESPN hasn't screwed me out of it. I don't think they did, but I don't know. We shall see. But so that's pretty good news. But yeah, I was like, I was like, Leon Lett, no! Don't touch the football! If that thing would have went backwards, it would have been game over. The fact that you block a punt and it goes forward, like, you tell me the Cowboys aren't jinxed in AT&T Stadium. Like last year, last 2 years, they never lost a game. They went 16-0. They lost the one playoff game. It's like this year, everything that happened the last 2 years for the Cowboys is just upside down. So it's crazy. Absolutely insane. But yeah, the Saints should have signed me as a third string quarterback just to hold the clipboard. I could have did it. I mean, when the league minimum is $160,000 and they prorate that for the last 4 games, so that dude that they signed today is probably making about, I don't know, $6,000 a week. Shit, that's more than I'm making. And he ain't gonna do much. He's just gonna sit there and just like, all right, here's the plays. I mean, they even came out and said we just signed them so we could have 3 quarterbacks in the room. Okay. Well, then they signed this kid that's been injured all year. I forget the college he went to. They signed him yesterday. Supposed to be a good defensive back, but he tore his ACL. So he just started to get back in football motion, and they signed him. A little short kid, but he's fast. So maybe he'll get some interceptions. I don't know. But I'm voting for myself to be quarterback of the year. Because why not? So yeah. What else we got? Oh, one of my friends has been active on YouTube lately. He's playing this game. I told him, I said, play Mortal Kombat. Like, I don't know what the hell. I couldn't even tell you what game he's playing. I'm like, play Mortal Kombat. Street Fighter. He's like, oh, PS5. I said, well, shit. I got PS1 somewhere. Well, actually, that's right there. I know where that is. That's one of the few things that survives. Funny enough, I found all my broken game systems, but all the working ones gone to history. So one day I'll have to buy them back. Or I think I can fix the GameCube. I think I can fix them. So, I got all the games. Yeah. There's a tidbit there. Anybody need some shoes? Mostly women's shoes. I got a whole box of them. I think I got like 1 pair of guys' shoes. I got about 70 pairs of shoes that I got to sell. Half of them are size 8. And some are heels. But some are flats too. But I got to put those up tomorrow so I can recoup some of that money. Well, I mean, actually, even if I sell like 3 pairs, I'll recoup that money very fast. I should have bought all these clothes. I bought 1 shirt. I should have just threw all the shirts in there too while I was at it. But I just focused on shoes and slippers. I don't know where he's at. I mean, Elvis is dead, but I don't know where he is exactly. I don't know. You just say Elvis, where you at? He'll eventually pop up. I don't know, but I got a card that he can buy sitting right there in front of me. I'm pretty sure he would buy it. So I have a liquidation sale. Oh. Let's see. It's damn Amazon. These Amazon people are freaking crazy. They keep pushing back. They keep delaying opening their building up. They said they were going to open it up last January 1st. They keep pushing it back. They said a few months ago, we'll have it open by Christmas. They came out yesterday and say, we'll open it up by March. That's no problem, Cajun. I'm like, what's the problem here? But Amazon builds buildings, and then they're building another one in Harvey. So the building's done; it's complete. It's just been sitting vacant for the last 2.5, 3 years. Like they built it, and it's just, boop. Oh, we'll do something with it one of these days. They said by March 2025, we'll definitely. I was counting on that. It'll work for Amazon, but I'm sure they'll screw me like they screwed you over, Brox. But I'll just take it for a couple of weeks at a time. Get a good paycheck for a while, and then no lube up the butt. With the last job. They didn't even pay us for the last freaking day we were there. 5 hours. They didn't even pay us, so I'm kind of disappointed. I called up. I yelled at them, but didn't do any difference. So I was like, you couldn't? Oh, well, the store was closed. I'm like, yeah, the store was closed, but the piece of paper said we had to be there to help people I was putting stuff in people's vehicles. So, there you go. Yeah, but they built this Amazon plant 2.5, 3 years ago. It's been sitting vacant. And I've done some research. That's what Amazon does. Amazon's actually, from what I read, they're trying to squeeze money from the city government. And, they're not going to. I mean, years ago, the Coca-Cola wanted to build their plant out here. And they wanted 25% of taxes. And they said, no thanks. So they went and built it in Harvey, which is across the river. Like 50 miles down the river. So yeah, Amazon built this plant. It was actually right down the street from where I used to work, right there in the town center, the same area. It's right there off the highway. They built it. They put out an ad to hire people, and then they took it away. But I keep seeing the commercials and stuff. But yeah. Yeah, I read where Amazon does that. They'll build things. Walmart does that too. Yeah, Amazon supposedly wants a bunch of tax money. And they said, no, we're not giving you all this tax money. But they came out yesterday, and no, the day before, and they told the mayor of the city, oh no, we promised by March 2025, we're gonna have it open, and we're gonna have it. We're committed for thousands of jobs in this parish, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, the building's been empty for 3 years. Like, it's been sitting there. 6-8 months ago, they were talking about. There were rumors that it was going to be turned into a prison. And people got up in arms. So, I mean, Amazon's probably just going to let the building rot. But that's how powerful they are. They spend all this money. And, they can always sell it and make their money back. So it's not like they give a shit. But big-ass warehouse, just sitting there empty. So, I mean, if they ever open, they pay like $20 an hour. I'm like, I'll go there. I don't care. I'll stand there and put shit in the box all day. I don't care. Everybody and their mama will be going for those jobs. Now, I don't know. Just tell me. I'll just be like, okay, dog in a box. Here you go. Zoom. Just $20 an hour out here is a high-paying job. So anywhere out. So, I don't know. But that's what I was banking my head on to do that. Go there. But I doubt they ever open that place. It'll sit there and rot. It'll probably burn to the ground. Somebody else, probably the homeless, probably living there now. But they blocked off the road for months and months. You couldn't go down the road. Um, and then they built it, and then they just spent all those months building it, and then nothing. They built it, and that's it. I'm just like, So, how it is with them. I wish they would get off their ass. And all these other big businesses, they're going down 20, 30 miles down the road. I had this company. I went and interviewed with them last week, and they looked at me like I'm answering all their questions, and they were like, "Okay, well, we see you have all this experience. Why do you need a job?" And I told them, "Well, the last company I worked for closed its doors." And they were like, "Why did they do that?" Like I know why they did that. They were like, "Oh, you're not employed right now?" I said, "No." Well, when did they close? Last week. And they were like, and they stopped and they look at each other and they were like, "Okay," and they asked me like another question. And I'm like, "Well," and I went back to that and I'm like, "Why? Is that a problem?" "Oh, no, we were just wondering. Oh, we'll call you back in a couple of days. We'll make our decision." It wasn't even 5 minutes after I walked out the door, I get the beep on my phone. We have decided to look for other opportunities. That usual rejection notice. I went back up in there and I said, "Already?" I said, "Why'd y'all reject me?" "Oh, no. There's nothing. You have a good experience. We just don't think you're a good fit for this company." And I go, and I just was like, I just threw my middle fingers in the air. I said, "Fuck you." I said, "I drove 30 miles to come here and interview you stupid idiots. You could have told me this shit on the phone." Garbage in the building. Garbage in the building. That's DG, not to be confused with DP. So, and then they even tell me, "Oh, we're not even open until January 30th." And I go, "Okay now." But I hate that. I sincerely hate that. I've had jobs do this to me before. They interview me, and I ain't even out the building, and they reject me. And I'm like, "Why did you make me come here?" Seriously. I'm like, "Why in the hell did you make me come 30 miles down the road? You could have just not even accepted my application. You could have just rejected me. Don't schedule an interview and then reject me right after." I told them off. I was like, "That ain't how you do." I'm like, "But it's your loss because, it was a flooring company that I interviewed for. Now, granted, I know nothing about building supplies and recommending flooring and shelving, but I even asked them. I said, "You teach your employees, right?" And they were like, "Yeah." Most jobs they don't want to teach. I said, "Well, hey, it's probably because I didn't have enough experience." But I'm like, hell, I've done cashier experience. I could do cashier. I could do this. I could do this. I could sell stuff. So, whatever. It's their loss. I ain't worried about it. I'm worried about it in the least. But that's just the thing that I got to go through sometimes. It's just like, it's ageism. That's all it is. You get in your 40s and they don't want to touch you. They want to hire a 16-year-old or a 75, 80-year-old. The 16-year-olds don't give a shit. They just want money. The 80-year-olds don't give a shit. They have money. They just want to get out the house. Anybody in between that age bracket, you're fucked. That's just the bottom line. Tree Lynn in the building. The hottest stripper ever on the planet. Although I've never seen anything, but how you doing, Miss Tree Lynn? Appreciate you popping in the chat. I'm gonna live with Tree Lynn one of these days. Everybody wants me to live across the country. One of these days, I might go across the country. But I gotta. One day when that piece of crap laptop gets fixed, I can go on the laptop again. I don't think that thing's ever gonna work anymore. Can't get a piece to fit in there. I spent too much money on that damn thing. I gotta go to the computer. I'm going to the computer place tomorrow. Computer people. I'm gonna talk to the guy I know. So, 19 degrees? Is that a temperature? Hell, it's 72 out here. It rained all day. It's been rain. Well, it's supposed to. We're in the flash flood warning. I looked at the map earlier. The entire U.S. map. It's only raining in the south. Yeah, the high today was 70, 75, but I think it's like 72 right now, or 60. Oh, no, wait. It's been getting a little cool. Let me see what my temperature thing in my front room says. Right outside my door. Okay, it says 71 in my house, so the AC is right outside my door. So it says 71. So, I mean, it might be. They're washing you out for minerals. What minerals? The government's stealing my damn. They can have my underwear if they want. I'll be more than happy to give them my underwear. I don't care. You know, it's got, the ones that got the skid mark, they can have it. I'll be more than happy to donate that to the cause. El Presidente, see ya. January 20th, we're like, Viva la France. No. Yeah, they need enough minerals to keep El Presidente alive. He's like, where am I at? He's like, my God, it's not January 20th yet. Good Lord. Like, he just gave up. He's just like, He's just like, you know what? I don't feel like doing anything right now. I'm going to let the president-elect actually run the country so I can retire early. Like, he's literally doing absolutely nothing, which makes sense because in the 3.5 years he's been president, he hasn't done anything anyway. So he's just keeping up with his quota. Why should I start doing anything now? So, man. Diamond is a mineral. I wish I had some diamonds. Diamonds are good. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, so I heard. But diamonds don't help you get laid. Then again, I've never had a diamond. So I've never tested that hypothesis yet. Maybe one day. I've walked into a jewelry place already. I applied at a jewelry place a couple of months ago, and they were like, "Do you know anything about jewels?" And I said, "I know the family jewel. That's about it." Like, no, I don't know anything about goddamn jewels. Teach me. What the hell do I need to know? This is a diamond and this is a ruby. What in the hell do I need to know about, it sparkles. Okay, this is a 24 karat. This is a 14 karat. Okay, this is a 42-inch carat. And this thing is designed, this is a carat just to make sure you get some. So, raw diamonds, there you go. Well, diamonds are actually coal. It's compressed coal over millions and millions of years. Superman takes the coal and he squeezes it, and then he's like, oh, it's diamonds. That's all diamonds are. It's just compressed coal. I can make some diamonds if I had the material. I just need need a machine or something. But that would be something. When you find them in nature, you make money. Well, I haven't found any diamonds yet. Then again, I wouldn't know where to look for them. I guess it'd be a diamond mines. But Louisiana's mostly flat, so we don't have any. They might have some underground caves. If I can go underground, I guess you can get diamonds underground. I don't know. You don't look. Where am I going to look exactly? I'm in like the city, the suburbs. I'm in a populated area. I'm not out in the middle of. I'm not in the middle of nowhere. Found them in my driveway. Well, the place I lived before really didn't have it. I had the metal detector over that one. This place I haven't metal detected yet. However, I found money on the ground. Every time they cut the grass, a nickel or a dime pops up. So I'm pretty sure, although I think there's a buried body in the backyard. I can't prove it, but like when I moved in, there was like a big stack of, like there was a big bonfire, and there's like a freshly dug, areas in the backyard and stuff. And I'm just like, well, they said, oh, it was for drainage. But I don't know. But I'm gonna metal detect it. The front yard, I can't really metal detect too much because it's got the septic tank in the front and buried. And but yeah, it's a funny thing because I was looking down and I found a nickel, I found a dime, I found a penny, found a quarter, found another dime, found a nickel, and I'm just like, it's been there for a while because it was in the ground. But I guess because over time when you drop a coin, it'll seep, it'll go down. But I have a metal detector, but I can find stuff with the pinpointer, can I? Look, I found something. Wait, let's see. Okay, let's see. Where I'll find something. Found it. Found it. Wait, let's see if I can find something. Ready? Go. Found it. I'm rich. I found some more. Found something down here too. Look, I'm rich. I'm gonna read and sleep. Read and sleep. Is that possible? I'll read you to sleep. Hell, if you listen to me long enough, you'll fall asleep. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think Louisiana has got, at least where I'm at. Yeah, I don't think there's any diamonds around here. I'm pretty definitely certain. In the South we ain't got a lot of that shit. After the Civil War, all the Northerners stole all our resources, so that's why the South was poor as shit. And North got money. But I never did metal detect this land. So I mean, but it's been raining the last couple of days, and it's going to rain again. But what I can do is metal detect it because I got the metal detector, and because like I said, I found a bunch of change, and I'm just like, where the hell is all this change coming from? And I could tell it's been in the ground a while. So, I mean, I know before I moved here, there was a black couple that lived here for about 10 months. And before that, it was an old lady and her grandson. They were here about 7 or 8 years, from what I understand. So, I mean, it's possible, when you got kids, they're always dropping money. So it's possible that, the South was rough again. Yes, I'm tired of the South getting bended over with no lube and up the ass. I'm tired of that stuff. It's like, no, no, no. So, but, I'm going to put Treeland to sleep. One of these days, when I become rich and famous, I'm going to hire, I don't know for what, just to hell with it, just to, I don't know. If I ever become rich, all my friends are getting money. And all my enemies are getting rocks thrown at them, just because. Not that I have any enemies, because I don't. But I always say that if I ever win the lottery, my friends are going to know. But I can send my friends my bills. If they want to pay my bills right now, I'm good with that. You work for a company twice and you get screwed twice. That must be a record. To get laid off twice by the same company. Well, technically it was two different companies, but the same store. So, yeah. So, and then they don't even bother to pay you for the last day. I'm just like, wait a minute, what? I mean, I lifted 2 or 3 things and put it in someone's card, and I said, nah, I'm not doing this shit anymore. Good thing I didn't. I would have been doing that all day, and they didn't pay me, bastards. So, but that's okay, because I'll get that money back. And they screwed me out of $20 on one of my checks out of a uniform. I never got that money back. So, but that's okay, because I got some. I should have asked Treelyn if she needed any shoes. I got all these women's shoes I got to sell. I should have bought the shelves. I could have made my own. I could have made my own company right here. But I should have got some clothes. But I was just focused on the shoes. And then I got some Reeboks here. I got some, I think, women's. I got some I got some Pumas. And then I got these blue spiky shoes. I got some Reeboks I bought. I had some Vans put away. But somebody took my Vans. But so I don't have that right now. Yeah, good luck with that. They'll find a way to screw you. You know where your money went to? I don't have to tell you where your money went to. It went in melted Barbie doll's ice cream freezer. That's where your money went to. Your hard-earned money that you busted your ass for. And you're not gonna get any money because California was for the others. California was for the wrong one. They were for the D's. So as in these nuts. So yeah, you're not gonna get that money because Kamala owes $100 million on well, I think it's more like 20 million, but I think it's something like I heard 100 million. She paid all these she paid Oprah 20 million to do. She paid Beyonce 12 million just to get up there and do a damn speech. Didn't even do a concert. Oprah's like, she didn't pay me any money. And then the next day it comes out, well, she didn't pay me, but she paid my production company. Who in the hell runs the production company? Duh. I mean, that's all Kamala did was pay all these. That's why all of Hollywood was kissing her ass. She was taking the donation funds and giving it to the celebrities. And now all the celebrities are like, whatever, you know. A few of them said they were moving. I hope they are. One of them actually did move. Adios. That just proves they don't like a country. But you voted for the right guy. There you go. That would be Trump, right? I just got to check on that because, you know, Kamala is secretly a man. I'm just saying. Of course, I call her Camel Toe, but for all intents and purposes. But you know, California was won for that thing. Funny enough, she won all the states that didn't have voter ID. So the states that required you to have an ID for voting, Trump won, of course. The ones so this is how I know California, you don't need a voter ID to register. This is how I know this now. So, you know, in Vermont and all these New York and yeah, you know, but yeah, California's a blue state because it's run by melted Barbie doll. I remember a few years ago, that's why Stacks and Stuff, which I haven't seen him in forever. I think he's done with YouTube. He don't respond to me anymore. He don't respond to anybody. He moved in the middle of the desert. I always used to joke with him. He was in the witness protection program. Well, you know what he actually did? He actually moved in the middle of the desert in Arizona. So he is in the witness protection program, actually. He's gone because he don't respond to anybody's messages. Oh, I'm sure the counties were too, but yeah. No, California does not have a voter ID. You don't need your ID for California. This is how I found this out. Every state she won, you did not need voter ID. They said that on the news. So she only won like 12 states, maybe. Of course, Nebraska and Maine is different because Nebraska doesn't do their whole state. Nebraska does quadrants. So three quadrants were for Trump and one was for Kamala. Maine splits their votes. They split the electoral votes. So I don't know. Maine's got like what 6 votes or something, whatever it is. So they split them. So one half of the state votes this way, one half of the state votes that way. But I think Trump won both of those anyway. Hell, my former boss, 2 weeks before the election, she did this thing at home where she called people and they were paying her $18 an hour. And she did that. They said, you can work as long as you want. I told her, I said, this is what you do. Call them at 2:30 in the morning. That'll piss them off. Because she was getting paid. It didn't matter if she actually talked to people or registered them or anything. She was getting paid per phone call. So I was like, this is what you do. You call them and you hang up. How the hell are they going to know? Right? So she got paid $18 an hour. She did it like 12 hours overnight. Has a side job. And I said, well, shit, I should do this. I should have asked her for the number. I would have did that. I would have said, hi, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Who did you vote for? Or who are you voting for? And if they would have told me the other one, I would have said, you are a moron. If they would have told me Kamala, I would have said, you are a moron. Click. So I'm kind of surprised, though. That's 36% of this state actually wanted her. And most of them was the reason. And this is the reason that I heard. Oh, because she's a black woman. So being a black woman makes you qualified to run the highest office in the land. Okay. I'd never heard of that quota before. If that was the case, Harriet Tubman could have been the president 150 years ago. You know, my vote didn't count. I could have just stayed home. Dave's not here, man. You mean your vote didn't count? It always counts. Wait a minute. Bama was a Trump state. I'm pretty sure Trump won Bama. He won all the South. Unless you voted for like RFK was on the ballot. I know you live in Alabama. I know that. Trump won Alabama. I'm pretty certain he did. But RFK Jr. was still on the ballot. Even though he dropped out of the race, people still voted for him. There was 2 or 3 Libertarian Party and Green Party or whatever, and they had people, and there were thousands of votes for them. And I never heard of these people. Like 1,200 people voted for some lady named Jill. I'm like, who is this person? But the reality of it is nobody's votes count because the people don't actually select the president. The Electoral College does. Now, granted, the people vote and the majority wins, but realistically, the people don't elect the president. The Electoral College does. So voting is a sham in itself. I like why they do these commercials. Get out there and vote. Register to vote. What the hell's in it for me? Why don't you pay me for my vote? You want me to vote so goddamn bad? Offer me some money. Here's $20 in a cheeseburger. Give me some goddamn incentives. You know? Oh. Alabama's got 9. Louisiana's got 8 electoral votes. Yeah, Trump won Alabama. Um, I don't know. But that's why I don't really. I voted in the past, and the person I voted for lost twice. I said I'm not doing that shit again. Plus, I had to do jury duty for 14, 15 hours, and I got paid a grand total of like $12. But they gave us free. They fed us. They gave us vouchers for lunch. So 15 hours of work for $12. And I had to drive 35 miles out my way and miss a day of my work. And the job that I was working at the time was going to fire me. But the judge was like, "Oh, if they do, you got a lawsuit." Because my employer was like, "Well, you're not going to jury duty. You're going to lose we'll fire you." And I'm like, I gave that piece of paper to my boss. Her jaw dropped. She was like, "Oh, okay, we'll forget about that." Because the judge told me when I told him that, the judge was like, "Oh, really?" He goes, "Here." He goes, "Don't look at this." He put it in an envelope. He goes, "Hand this to your employer." Okay. So I don't exactly know what the judge wrote. All I know is when I handed it to her, she opened it up. She just like dropped. Because pretty much the judge was like, "Well, you will be a rich man, my friend, if they fire you on the grounds of that, because it's unconstitutional. They can't fire you for going to jury duty." So I was waiting for it. I was like, "Please fire me so I can be rich. Please fire me." And that's why I didn't vote. Why the hell? I knew, shit, Louisiana's a red state. Why the hell am I going to waste my vote, waste my time? Now, if it was a close race, okay. So, yeah, 63% of Louisiana voted for Trump. I don't know why the other 36%, 32, whatever it was, percent that didn't. Some of them voted for RFK, which he dropped out of the race, but yet his name was still on the ballot. They wouldn't take his name off the ballot. So I'm watching this, and I go, 1,200 people voted for RFK, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, they can vote for, I would have wrote in Santa Claus, I wonder those people in certain states. There were 3 states. I can't remember which ones. People wrote in Joe Biden, and I'm like, why? I'm like, yeah, just people have nothing else to do. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna, And I really hate to say it, but if you're voting for a third party, you're pretty much just wasting your time. Third parties independents really don't ever win much of anything. I mean, other than Jesse Ventura with the state of Minnesota, third parties just really don't win. They don't, unless they're a millionaire or they're famous, they're just not gonna, I'm watching the results and I see this lady, Jill, and it's a Libertarian Party. She's got like 1,700 votes, and I go, who the hell is Jill? Never heard of her. So apparently they decided, well, we'll just run. I could have ran for president and got 1,700 votes. Shit, I did a Facebook thing about 8 or 9 years ago, and I said running for president, and I got 273 votes, 273 likes. Till Facebook took it down. Fuckers. The funny part, it was up there for 12 years, I think, that Facebook poll, because I think I did it when Obama was running. And like when El Presidente won, they took the poll down. And I'm like, really? Interesting. So, because I went to check on it one day and it was gone. It was an actual page, but I had a poll on the page and the page was gone. It said, this violates Facebook standards. And I go, well, that's funny. It's been up there for 12 years. Why all of a sudden does it violate it now? Considering Facebook and all these other social media bullshits, they give money to all these, they give them to both candidates. So I'm just like, all right, well, it's kind of weird that way. Should have voted for yourself. Should have walked up to everybody. How you doing? David Carlisle here. Vote for me. Free tacos. There is no law saying you can't write in a vote. If enough people, if enough people write your name in for a write-in vote, they have to put it on the ballot. In some states, I think it's like if you get, I think you have to have 1,000 votes or something. I don't know. Anybody could run for president. You don't have to be famous. You can go register in that state. In some states, some states took Trump off the. I know Colorado was going to take Trump off the ballot, and there was another state. I think Georgia was trying to do that too. Because some states, Pat Paulson. That name sounds familiar, but they might have been on the ballot. Who knows? There was in Louisiana. There was like 6 different people that was on the ballot. I just remember the lady Jill. It said Green Party, Libertarian Party, some other party. Hell, for all I know, it could have been Party in My Pants Party. The feminist movement. I don't know. It could have been anything. I don't have all the answers for that. I don't. But but all you need to do, honestly, all you need to do to sign up for president, I think, is you have to have $10,000 or something like that, if I remember right. And then you sign up and you register like 6 months beforehand. Boom. Anybody can run for president. However, you have to do it in all 50 states. So I could have put my name on the ballot for Louisiana, but I would have only been in this state. Just because you run, you have to do it in every state. So that would have been interesting. I got 8 electoral votes. I'm not president, but I got more than Walter Mondale, damn it. So the question becomes, where is Elvis? Must be hiding again. Where's Doctor Who? His team got his ass beat. Where's he at? I don't know. He ain't around. Interesting. I don't know. Elvis's team actually won. He's not around. That's another interesting theory. But So let's see. What else we have here? Trying to think. I'm trying to think here. Wish I had a beer. I'd stupefy. All right. I'm gonna eat some cherries. I got some Masahimo, whatever the fuck cherries in the fridge. I'll eat a few of those more. I was thinking of ordering something, but you know what? I gotta save my money, so I ain't ordering nothing tonight. All right. Good thing with the phone is it's mobile. Just in case anything pops in the thing. Oh, I still got cheese in here. Oh shit. I got cheese in here. That one's not here. Cheese. What kind of heavy is cheese? Sure. Oh, there is beer in there. This is beer to beer. I got some lemons in here. Pretty bad. Set that down like that. Voila. Snap on something. I'll click that later. I can't. If I click on that link, it'll kick me out. Whatever it is. Hopefully, it's a good link to something. Wait, what is it to exactly? I have to. There we go. Oh, okay. I know I heard the name. I think he was on the ballot. All right. Where's my shredder? All right. Come here, little bastard. Merry Christmas. There we go. Thing works pretty good. That's where I've heard that name before. Yeah. They ran him for president in 68 or 88 or yeah. They always run him for president. That's okay, that's why I know that name. That's why it sounds so familiar. Because I watched a few months ago, I watched the 20th anniversary of Smuggler's Brother Reunion, 1988. Yeah, they vote me for president. Ow. Damn it. That was pretty cool. I might have seen that clip already. It's on there. All right. Let me see. Oh, did you see that video I did? I rigged the record player. I took the needle and I held the needle. Well, yeah, I know that. I know the skit. I took the needle and I was like, play it backwards. Fortunately, I held the needle. And that just goes to show you that that sucker works. But kind of a deja vu moment. There you go. I bought a record player before that one. And I think I brought it back. And it's probably the same damn one I bought years ago. Don't have a needle on this record player that I bought. Bought it. I don't know how much they wanted for it. I was just like, I'll give you $1 for it. And I bought the damn thing for $1. And it's missing the needle and it's something else not working on it. But the old Fisher Price one, that sucker's going strong. Like, that thing is a work in progress. Damn it. All right, hold on. Now, why are you moving? That's some weird shit right there. Put that there. Throw this here. Yep. Old technology always works. And I ripped that right out the wall. I ripped that sucker right out the wall. I'm going to die one of these days. I'm going to die live on YouTube, probably. All right. Ready? Let's see. Here's something fun. Let's see if it still works. Wait up. There we go. I just had it working. I'll put it right here. It works. Of course, it's sort of broken. Let's do a 33. I think one goes 33 and 45. Works better on 45 apparently. No, it works still. Oh, this is one of my this is a I think this was one of my grandpa's thing. It's a religious thing. I'm gonna have to look it up. It's cracked on two sides, but you hook this sucker up. Wait up. You hook this sucker up. This is the video I did. Hook this sucker up, you go like this. Something's popping over this thing. Something's popping over here. I don't know what the hell I'm making that noise with. It's just. Come on. This is that's what it's supposed to do. But the needle came out. So I just do like this. You better not come at me later and say whatever, because it's a non-thing record, so I'm sure they will. They'll come at me later and say, "Oh, it's happening." No. Let's try side 2. You know what side? No, that was side 2. Let's try side 1. Side 1's a little weirder. Of course, it's broken. Told you it's broken. It's broken. Cutting. It's split. Split there. And there's another tear in it somewhere. Right there. There's another split in it. There. That's why I'm using this as an. It still works though. It's an old. Grandpa had this CDs. I mean cassettes. This thing only runs 33 and 45. See, the other one's sitting right there that I bought for $1, but the needle's missing. And this is the needle that popped out of there. But yeah, it's broken. But the thing is, it's broken, right? But you can still hear it. Hey, listen. You hear it? No. No. I mean, it's a religious record anyway. But here's the funny part. Want to hear something? The funny part? Watch this. Watch when I do this. I command you. See? Well, it won't work unless it's off. Oh, wait. That is weird. It's moving. Mickey Mouse. Wait, let's see. Watch this. Ah, it won't go back the other way. Oh, we're going to test this theory right now. I think I can do this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're spinning this fucker backwards. I think I can do it. Anyway, 33 is a little slower. I don't know if this is a 33 or 45. Could be a 78 too, for all I know. But that's how we know this thing works, because then the top of this goes goes on top of there. I gotta take the record out. And there's the little thing, but it's just a Fisher Price thing. And you put and that snaps into place, and then voila! And it says on the back, made in San Diego, 1978. So, San Diego. So, there you go, a little tidbit story there. So, but that's how I know this needle still works. Now, if I could take this needle, I tried it on the other thing, but the other thing that I bought, and I could have sworn I bought this other thing years ago and I brought it back. It's weird, but it could have been the same thing. don't have stereo speakers to hook up. This thing's just got the little speaker there, and you know. But where the hell is Elvis? I'm disappointed in him. Elvis, where you at, bro? Like, I don't know. But that's how they roll out there in what you call it, land. So, you know. Put the needle in. There we go. And my ears are ringing, but that's okay. Oh. Woot woot. Yes. Wootus a la woot. So I can now say, let's see. I wonder if the Saints are going to beat the Redskins this week. I'm going to think real hard about that one. I'm going to say, hell yeah, probably. Maybe. There's a good chance. Hell freezes over. We have a great chance. Let's see. JD5 gets hurt. Like who is the backup for the Skins anyway? I don't even know. Something keeps clicking over here. What the hell it is? Probably Haunted. Oh, it's that thing. Haunted, I tell you, Haunted. So let's see. What else we got out there in TV land? Because I did that record video last week or so. I did it as a short video. So if you haven't seen that, go back and watch that thing. So, but it's funny how I put. It's funny how I put certain things on. Like people are always walking in the background with music, and nothing happens to them. So, you know, watch whatever. But I did a. Well, there you go. Yeah, I was just bored. I got other records to test out, but they're not mine. I'll do videos on those, but because those I have to sell. They're not mine, but I have to sell them in the future. If they weren't given away, I don't think they were, but so I gotta do that. But I did a video of the last day I was at work. Cajun's back in the building. I did a video of the last day I was at work, and they were playing the Swiftie song on the intercom. Soon as I downloaded that video, within 2 seconds, copyright. I had to take it down off YouTube. I said, well, wait a minute. This is why I don't do videos where I'm filming and music is in the background. But then I put up the record player video, nothing. Of course, then again, nobody's ever heard of that artist, and it's probably not even copyrighted to begin with. And it's an old record from probably the 60s or the 70s. I'm assuming. I'm guessing. Dave's not here, man. He's right there. I just saw him. So yeah, that's crazy. I'm running out of ideas for videos. I have one more, but I don't have any space on my phone, so I can't do this video. And it's probably 20-minute long video. But this thing's got to be coming. It's like a hummingbird. No, it wasn't there. Okay, that's weird. Put you there. Oh, something fell in here. That's what's making that noise. Huh. But, oh, let me see if I can grab it. I know I'm going to kill myself grabbing these damn things, but why not, right? I think I got them all. Yeah, I have to put these closer. But I got to do a video of these. And I've had them in my closet for about 6 months. I just don't have the space on my room to do videos on them. But I'm gonna sell these because, well, I have to. They're not mine really, but I know my mom about 3 or 4 years ago bought a bunch of comic books, and it was supposed to have baseball cards with it, and they gave her the comic books, but they refused to sell her the baseball cards, and it was mostly commons and stuff. But when they sent her the package, the baseball cards didn't come through. And she even emailed them. She said, look, I spent whatever. She only wanted them for the comic books. And even then, she didn't even want the comic books. I'm just like, well, why the hell did you spend money on them? I don't know how much she paid for the whole thing. But, and like I said, I have to sell these in the future pretty much. But some of them are, they're mostly 70s, 80s, and 90s. I think there's a 60s one throw in here. And somewhere, and I haven't seen it in years, but somewhere, the one comic book that I do own is it's floating around somewhere. I've seen it once in the last 15 years, and it was like a 1977 Fantastic Four. I think it was 77. But I got to do a video on these. I'll show them off because hell, I got nothing else better to do at this moment. I'll show them off. That one. That's July 2010. Nothing really old. That's February 2010. Like nothing really old. Then you get to this, which is Butcher. This one is February 92 DC. It's Butcher, whatever. I don't know. Look, it's the Last Boy Scout. This one is like January 92 Butcher. I think there's a Hulk one on here. Game Boy. Probably there. I don't know. I have only looked at the stack twice in the last year and a half. It says Green Arrow 91, 92. Look, Coming for Christmas. And it's a hook. Yeah, I got to sell some of these. Oh, they're sticking together. Damn it. Diablo. This is from 1990. In the back, you see like Navy SEALs coming to a theater near you. Man, these things are sticking. Some of these I don't even know the year. Oh, that's 1987. Fantastic Four. I know I'm boring people to death. It's all good. I'm used to it by now. I'll probably end the stream after this anyway, because I sent out. Well, I didn't send out any invites for panel or nothing because I didn't think anybody would be here. So the only reason I didn't send any panels out, but I told about 30 people and none of them came in. It is what it is. That's Fantastic 487. I might just stop doing YouTube altogether. There's no point in me wasting my time. Nobody wants to watch it. But why not? You know, I've said that before. I'll stop showing the comic books. If you want a panel thing, you can jump on the panel. But I didn't think you were going to be here because you said you were going to be at Simon's. So that's why I didn't. I don't know. Wish I had some cookies. Meatloaf. Cookies and meatloaf. Well, that's an old Nabisco thing. That's what I do best. Bore people to death. See, this says auto. This one is from. It says July. See, I don't know the year of this one. It says July. Well, yeah, you are. But Cajun said, "See ya." I don't know the year of this, but I do know this says a 1982 ad because it says in television. So I'm guessing this is 1982. I'm going to do a video on this in the future. And this thing's upside down. See, a couple of these say autograph. Two or three of these have the word autograph on them. I've never opened these up and seen if there's an autograph in it, but this says Firestorm. This is from probably the same year, 82. Burger Time, 83. I never collected comic books as a kid. I just thought they were boring. But this is Fantastic Four. Torch Goes Wild. And this is probably around the same time. Well, this is 87. It's got an ad for 87, so I don't know. Hell, sticky. That's Fantastic Four. That's same ad on the back. That's probably 87, I guess. This is Fantastic Four, 87, yeah. Some of these are in the 70s. I know this for a fact. This don't even have a back, or it does, whatever. Oh, this is October 2012. That ain't old at all. This one. Oh no, this is. Okay, this has got to be 92. The only reason I say this one's 92 because of that. Boom shakalaka. Rejected. He's on fire. I have this game, NBA Jam. NBA Jam again. This is 94. Ain't nothing old. I think the oldest comic book in here. There's a couple from the 70s. I don't pinpoint the year. I told my friend today, play Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat coming September 93. So this is a 93 comic book. 93. Well, September 94, Justice League. Oh, look what that's got on the back. Playoffs. Playoffs? Football ad. Playoffs. This one's sticky the last time. Oh, there's Superman. Fantastic Four, 25th anniversary. I couldn't tell you the year on this. Whenever Fantastic Four came out, I don't have it back. This is August 87. Superman versus Superboy. You can always tell because the back Dungeons and Dragons ad. But this thing. Oh, yeah. This one I could never get a date on. However, However, I can tell you what it dates to. February, Justice League. I can tell you what this one dates to, though. Probably around 77. Because if it's got Evel Knievel on it, it could be earlier than that. It could be in the early 70s. But, I mean, if I open it up, I could probably tell you what it is, but I don't want to, you know. This one is Justice League America. The Flash. Batman. Aquaman. Don't know what that is. Wonder Woman. Wildcat. Don't know what half of those are. This. Now you can build a car in a bottle. Holy shit, I can put a car in a bottle. Sponsored by 7-Up and Pepsi. Holy shit. I bet you it sold a lot of money back then. This one's August 2010. I don't even know what the fuck is. Not even old. This says April 84. Fury of Firestorm. This one don't have a package, so I could open it up. And it's got an Atari ad. Oh, look, somebody wrote on it. Or is this an autograph? Some of these had autographs on them. I don't know who this is. Pat Broderick. Huh. Couldn't tell you who that is. Maybe this is an autograph comic book, too. I don't know. Mattel Electronics. Look at all this shit on the back. Axe for Amy. There used to be somebody that came in my stream named Amy. And she stopped coming to the stream. But yeah, there's all kinds of this, you know. That don't have a few of them don't have the thing to it. That's September 96, Iron Fist. That's a weird ass thing right there. That's some weird stuff. I don't know. Iron Fist 96. Most of these aren't really worth anything. Oh, look, that's a picture of the Hulk. That's the kids. Jumanji, Mouse and a Monster, Incredible Hulk, and so there's your Hulk sighting. But I don't think I have a whole comic book though. I think these are just generic things. Justice League. One day I'm going to do a video on this. I just never got around to it. I don't have space on my phone. But it was supposed to come with 100 cards from the 1950s to the 1980s. And the person that sent it refused to send the cards. So I'm just like, really? Ghostbusters. Activision. So that's 84-ish. March 85. Some of these I've never heard of, but you know, I'm sure they'll sell anyway. I don't know. Justice League Inferno. I think they're all dead. That's from 1993. Yeah, I've never heard of this game. Seriously, I never heard of this game or system. Now you're playing with power. This one's from 1980. Iron Man. It's got a Lego ad on the back. I'm like, all right, well. That's from 80 also. Another Iron Man. Look, I can win a Toys R Us shopping spree. $3,000. Details inside. That's the back. Oh, look, another Iron Man from 1980. Someone killed the Hulk. Iron Man has finally beaten the Hulk, but at what cost? Huh. That's unusual. I didn't know that Iron Man was beating the Hulk at anything. Look at this propaganda bullshit. Look, I made all this money. Look, I made $42 million. Yeah, they did. Sure, they did. Look, Iron Man beating the Hulk again. 1979. Hey, look, when does Iron Man beat the Hulk? Come on now. The Hulk would never be that like that. Never in a million years. Never. Hulk can breathe underwater. Well, I would never sell this one because look what it's got on the back. The Star Trek thing. You know what? If I did sell this to somebody, I can sell that to a... This one can go for a lot of money. I can sell that to a Trekkie. I can sell this to a Trekkie. There's another one from 79. Face to Face with the Hulk. That's a good one. It's an old Lego ad. I have to look up the value of these that one's from I don't know. Justice League America. It doesn't say. Got a picture of a 65 Corvette on the back. There we go. This one. The date might be in the thing, but I don't want to open it up. It's got an ad for 1976, Evel Knievel, so this is apparently 1976. There we go. Justice League of America. Another Evel Knievel ad. A lot of Evel Knievel ads on here. Those 2 or 3 that say autograph. I might open those up and see if it's an autograph of somebody, but I mean, because I know how much was paid for all of these. So I mean, it couldn't have been like a Stan Lee autograph, because obviously that'd be a shitload of money. But this is the Justice League. This is offer expires December 31st, 1976. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, look, it's Harvey Dent. Two-Face. Special guest villain, Two-Face. That one's probably the same thing. It says 100 pages. Justice League of America. It's probably the 70s too. That one doesn't have an expiration date, but I can buy a whatever the heck that is. That's December 84. Firestorm. How to write with a candy bar. This is interesting. How to write with a candy bar. I can make a YouTube video on that. Step 1. Step 2. Look, I can get a free pen. Oh, man, it's expired in December 31st, 1984. Very disappointed. I wanted a free pen. That's February 85. I might start putting some of these up tomorrow. Oh, that's got a cool Activision. Because I'm not a comic book. I never was a comic book person. I don't know where that 77 Fantastic Four is floating around. 85. I might have gave it to my brother because he collects comic books. Someone wrote 75 on there. That's a thing. Or maybe, maybe I might keep this. I don't know. I mean, but You never know. Get the right price, everything's for sale. Why the hell not? But I've just had it in my closet for 6 months. I know it was bought a couple of years ago. Triple Threat. That's bonus book, 1988, second book. All right. Look, Superman's got two hookers fighting over him. I guarantee you that this scene does not appear in here. That's funny. That is hilarious. But yeah. Justice League International from '93. Mortal Kombat. Who are you again? Nah, that's the wrong one. Oh, look, 59, 60, 60, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. So these are like in order. They're the same, but they're like in order. But you see, like, okay, that got Mortal Kombat on the back. That's got Terminator 2. It ain't too bad. NBA Jam. So there's nothing really to, not really to fight over with these things. NBA Jam. March 4th. Now I know when it came out. That's the last one. RoboCop 3. So, not a bad stack. About that big of a stack. So, I mean, it's not too much. Here we go. Put these back up in the closet. But I got to do a video on those one of these days. And then, see what I can do with them exactly. They were given to me, so I know I'm selling them at some point. I just don't know when. Okay, Lord, get up there. Oh, holy crap, I forgot I had those. Huh. Let's see what's in here. An old coupon from 1992. Interesting. Yeah, throw that in the trash. Oh, I know what this is. This ain't old at all. I thought this was the old deck. No, it does have some weird stuff in it. Okay. One of the many shoe boxes of cards I have. I'll go through that one day. That other shoe box might be interesting, but I can't get to it. And that's the old radio car. The VCR's up in there somewhere. Yeah, it's just a lot of nonsense and a lot of, But yeah, I don't get that in the long run anyway. I'm like, all right. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, but I'm going to have to start getting more people in here because it's just, I used to get 40, 50 people in my chats years ago. Just, I don't know, just weird. Don't get many people anymore. I'm disappointed in YouTube in general. I'm going to have to start. All these people, well, 6 or 7 of them passed away, so that's just not good. Oh, Lucky Penny. So I don't know what else I have right now, but one day I'll do a video on that. And then, let me see. Like I said, as soon as I get my thing fixed for my laptop, I'll be able to go back on the laptop because I don't know, like nothing works for the damn thing. I bought adapters, none of them fit. Cajun fixed the wire, it don't fit. I had another wire, that don't fit. I took a hammer to it to push it in there, that don't work. So I don't know what to do with that laptop. She's gonna sit there and rot the rest of her life. I can't get a wire to fix it. Can't get it. Won't. I don't know. Can't fix it. So I'm gonna take it to the computer people at the shop out here. I know the owner. I'm gonna say, can you actually give me a wire that fits in this goddamn thing? I got all these adapters, and I'm gonna bring the laptop with him. I'm gonna say, you make sure this thing works. So yeah. So because if I would have had the same piece, you know, uh, it is what it is. Because I have to go out tomorrow. I actually have to pass right by that place. I don't know what happened to him. He left. I don't know. He said I'm leaving. I have no idea. Because I didn't send the panel invite out, so I guess he left. I don't know. I was going to. He told me he was going to be on Simon's stream tonight. That's why I didn't send any invites out. So I don't know where he went to. I don't know. Maybe he started up his own stream. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy how things work out. Probably because I was showing my comic books, he got bored and left. You have to ask him. I have no idea. I can't put words in people's mouths. I'm sure I'll hear about it later anyway, but I don't know. No, he already said he's gone. He's not going to come back. I know him. If I send him an invite, I told him, do you want a panel invite? And he said he's leaving. So I'm like, he's not going to come back in. Once he's gone, he's gone. That's it. He's probably on somebody's. He's probably on somebody else's panel. Well, maybe if Simon started a live stream, I don't know. He's probably on somebody else's stream by now. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I didn't send him a live stream a link because Tuesday night he goes on Simon's, and he's usually on from like 7 to 10 or 7 to 9:30 or something like that. So there was no point in me sending one when he wasn't going to be here. So I guess he decided not to do a stream. It wouldn't have made a difference, and nobody. I mean, everyone had a lot of people in here anyway. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel it's just like. Sometimes I feel the only reason why people come in is to share their stuff and leave, and I don't know. That's how it used to be. I'm not saying now, but I know I'm boring. I'm not that interesting. When I show football cards, bye, people leave. I was showing the comic books off. Okay, I'm leaving. Bye. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, I can't base it on anything. I don't know. Like, he was going to do a live stream yesterday. I can't come on panels on Mondays. I can't do it on Wednesdays either. I'm busy. So, well, when people share streams out, it doesn't really work anyway because YouTube is, it's crazy. But I don't put the panel things in the chats I used to way long time ago. But you never know who jump in and commandeer that stuff. But it's just like we've been missing each other lately because I haven't maybe gone to his stream and vice versa. So it's kind of like Now tomorrow I'm going to be busy. So if Cajun does a live stream tomorrow, I can't pop up in this panel. And if I'm not in the panel, he's not going to do a stream. So he could have did a stream last night. I said, I'll be in the chat. He's like, well, I'm not doing one. Well, you could have you could have did one anyway. I mean, hell, I'm sitting here doing a chat. I mean, I mean, hell, you get like 10 people, 15 people. You don't need me on the panel every time. Sometimes I don't want to be on the panel. Sometimes I just want to be in the chat and chill. You know, but it is what it is. I bore people to death. I get it. Totally understand it. I mean, that's what happened to all my viewers. Slowly, they just left. That's all. Pretty soon, I ain't gonna have anybody on the channel, and that's just how it is with YouTube. That's just how it is. You know, people come and people go. That's just the nature of the beast. But that happens a lot. So, well, I'll have one person at least. Thank you. Yeah, about 5 years ago, I would get 30, 40 people in my chat. Not all the time, but I used to do it from like midnight till 3 a.m. I stopped that because in the middle of a live stream, I got hacked. I had like 40 people in my chat, and I got hacked in the middle of a live stream. And for 6 months, I couldn't get my YouTube channel. Then when I finally got the YouTube channel back, it was so messed up, I started over. And when I started over, I lost all those people because most of them didn't come back. Some people got banned and thought I did it. They didn't realize it was, what was happening. And probably 5 or 6 of my biggest supporters passed away within a couple of months period. So, I mean, if Murad was still alive, I would have been monetized. I was on track to get monetized. I was only 250 hours away from getting monetized, and I got hacked. And probably I got hacked for that reason. Because there are people out there just, oh, he's getting monetized. Let's go fuck with his channel. And when they did that, I couldn't get back in my channel for 6 months. So in the 6 months of me not streaming and stuff, YouTube probably dropped me off the active list and this and that. And a lot of people unsubscribed, and I had to restart the channel, and I just never recovered. 5 years later, I still haven't recovered. And I probably never will. So, because I was right there getting monetized. But not only that, too, the people that were in that chat, half of them are dead, and the other half don't come in my chat anymore. Because they're, it's come and go. So there are people from the coin community 4, 5, 6 years ago. They ain't even alive anymore, or they're just not streaming anymore, or they're just off the face of the planet from YouTube. So, and used to do those view for view kind of things, share for share, whatever they call it, which, against YouTube terms anyway, but and they still got those channels that would do that. And I remember I went in this one guy's channel, and I ain't gonna say his name, he's probably still on YouTube, but he would do the Tube Buddy, and he would bring up, okay, let's get this guy to 600 subscribers. Let's get this guy up to 750. Let's get this guy up to ... And he would say, okay, let's, share people out. He would give everybody wrenches. And there was somebody in a troll in his chat one day causing trouble. So I banned this guy from the channel, thinking, okay, I did good. Well, the person was like, how dare you ban people from my chat? Don't ever do that. Blah, blah. Don't time them out. Don't ban them. Let them. Blah, 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 blah. All right, whatever. It's your channel. He goes, I deal with that shit. He goes, how dare you? He goes, you have a wrench for one reason, to share your link. I said, I don't share links in your channel, because sharing links on people's streams, that goes against the YouTube algorithm anyway. Because YouTube will not. They will. When you add a person, if you add it by certain means, YouTube will disconnect that thing altogether. So anyway, this guy got pissed at me, and I said, all right, well, I don't care. I'm just doing you a favor. I said, screw this. Take away my wrench. I said, I ain't never coming back to this goddamn channel. And I never did. And there's 3 or 4 channels like that on YouTube. that basically one of them got pissed because I put an emoji in there. I don't do emojis on my chat and banned me because somebody recommended me. Oh, if you want viewers, go to this channel. And I went to the channel. I said, "Hi, how you doing?" They banned me. They were like, "Oh, you're a troll." I'm like, what? Are you really? Huh? And I told that person, I said, yeah, they never seen me before. I said hi, and they banned me because they were having a problem with trolls. And they assumed, and they thought I was one. And I'm like, no, I'm just. And that person sent me an email and like was saying, I'm gonna call the cops on you. And I'm like, okay, I'm not, dude. It's like seriously, like what? This was like 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm just like, all right, whatever, man, whatever. I'm like, I'm in the zone, but I don't go on the share for share pages. I don't go on those channels anymore. I used to, because I literally got to 1,000 subscribers in less than 6 months, and then when I got hacked, I came back. I really haven't grown much. I gained a few people here and there, but I could do a 4-hour live stream and get 12 views. I used to get 12 views in the first 5 minutes on my channel. My videos from 4 and 5 years ago, 6 years ago, were getting 500, 600 views a live stream. I should have been monetized to begin with, honestly. And then in the middle of a live stream, right when I was getting the 4,000 hours, they got me. So that goes to show you there are people out there, and YouTube doesn't care about this. They can care less. And because of that too, I don't think I could ever get monetized. I mean, I tried, but but they had my channel for 6 months, and that just killed my. Now I could have made another one, but I would have had to make a new email. I could have started over right away, but I waited to get this one back, and after 6 months, I got it back. But like I said, nothing was ever the same. And there's also a bunch of, I don't want to say a bunch. It's about a good 10, 15 people on YouTube that just can't. They don't like me too much. Hell, one lady did a live stream about me one time. And it's funny because what happened was she was talking smack about somebody. And, all right, like it's your channel, right? Let's say you have a channel and someone says banana, and you don't want them saying banana. Okay? Well, this person was a mod in my channel. And I said, look, stop saying a particular word. And she said, F you, I'm going to do what I want. So I took her wrench away, and she got pissed at me. She's like, hey, man. I'm like, look, I'm coming up in your channel, and you don't want me doing things. I don't do it. So don't come in my channel disrespecting me. So she got all pissy and blah, 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 blah. And anyway, she did a live stream. I'm still on the air. And I got all these people coming in my chat attacking me. What did you do to so-and-so? I'm like, what are you talking about? You banned her from the channel. I'm like, no, I didn't ban her. Actually gave her wrench back. And she said, I don't want the wrench. And I thought she was gone from YouTube, but she goes into Cajuns every once in a while. Sneaky little one. But she started up a live stream when I'm doing mine. So I had all her supporters come in my live stream and start attacking me. And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? I said, anyway, I don't know what's going on, this and that. I said, but thanks for the view. So I literally went from like 10 viewers to like, I don't know, 40. And I'm like, thanks for the views. And so she did a live stream for like 3.5 hours, just bashing the shit out of me. And she even put my screen name in the chat. I think it was, it might still be on YouTube. I don't know, even though I tried to take it down. But it's weird. And there's another guy in Canada who tried to take credit for the way I talk on YouTube. We're just fucking hilarious. He's like, I used to go to his chat all the time, and then one day I made him a mod, and he started banning all my viewers. And he's like, I'm just messing around with the dude. He's pretty cool. And then he started hacking YouTube channels. He might have been the one that got me in the long run. But the funny part is, someone hacked his PayPal a couple of years ago. And the first person he was blaming was me. And I said, I don't know how to do that shit. I said, no. And he's like, well, it could have been one of 50 people because so many people don't like me on YouTube. And I'm like, for someone to do that to you means you pissed a lot of people off. But that dude did a live stream on me one night. And I had a lot of his people come into my stream and do the exact same thing. And I said, we got a trend going on here. And this was like 3 months apart. I'm actually thinking that's the person that actually hacked me at the time. And the thing is, he was, you know, what logo? LSU. I guess I can make you want me to say do LSU stuff? I could. But yeah, it's a lot of weird shit that happens on YouTube. I can never understand it. I just can't. So I don't know. But this is we talking 4 and 5 years ago. But I'll tell you the perfect time to stream. If you do a live stream, do it between midnight and 3 a.m., which is my time, Central Time, or whenever your time is. Because midnight to 3 a.m. Okay. I don't know if this still holds, but it did back then. You get your insomniacs in there. You start doing a 12-1-2 in the morning. 6-hour time difference. You'll get the UK people in there. You get the Filipinos people, you know. Oh no. These was the lady I told you about, she was a Saints fan and an LSU fan. She got pissy at me. The other guy lived in Canada. I never had the Saints logo the entire time. I had my face up there for a while. That scared people off. Well, I had my face up there for a little bit, not much. I think for like the first 10, 12 live streams I did, I had a picture of my face, just my tongue sticking out. Most of the time I had the Saints logo, the Florida League. Nah, it's just people being bitchy on YouTube. That's all. But the whole point is this: the one person got bitchy at me because I told them don't say something in my stream, and then they got mad at me, and then they got pissed at me because I told them don't say it in my stream. Oh, well, take the mod away from me. I don't want to be in your stupid channel anyway. I gave that fool money. I don't want to. I'm like, really? Okay. I'm just like, all righty. But and the funny part is this person actually did another live stream a couple of weeks ago on the same topic. And I'm just like, this was 5 years ago. Let it die. Seriously, let it die. That's the only reason I'm talking about it. And the only reason I know is because someone told me. And I said, are you shitting me? Really? I ain't spoke to this person in 5 years, but yet they remember me. And I go, are you serious? And they go, yeah, come in the chat. And I go in the chat and they're talking shit about me. And I said, really? And the only connection we have is this person goes in Cajun's live stream. This is the only connection we still have. And I didn't even know this person was freaking alive until I seen him in Cajun stream. And I went, oh, okay. Oh, they used to have a person that used to spam Cajun's live stream all the time, purposely block people when he was doing his auctions. Cajun was do his auctions, or he would be in another person's stream modifying his auctions, and he would be like, okay, you know, like $10, $15, and he was putting up bids, and nobody was seeing them. And he was like, wait a minute, I put a bid on that. And they were like, sold for $12. And he goes, well, just put a $15 bid down. And he was doing this. Turns out there was a mod who was blocking messages and then bidding on it himself and buying the stuff for himself. Well, that person's dead. That person is long. That's a coin person. That person's long gone. I think they died of something. Who knows? But yeah, crazier. People are crazy on YouTube. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But yeah, but I had built up a following. But the thing is, just over time they disappear. I probably should have been monetized 15 times over. I don't know why I wasn't monetized. The first time I had the hours and they wouldn't give it to me. The second time, I got hacked. So this is the third time I'm going for it, but I probably never get it because once they screw your channel up, you're never going to recover. You'll never recover. No matter what idea I throw out there, no matter what video I do, it's 20 views, maybe 30 tops. Now the shorts will get you a couple of hundred views, but that don't really mean anything because shorts used to never count. They do now, but they don't really, and live streams back then used to actually count for watch time. Live streams really don't count anymore. They used to count. Now they only count after the fact. Like right now, this doesn't count. It counts after. After it gets posted, if you get 6 views on a live stream, that watch time counts. So it makes it a lot harder when YouTube changes the rules. And that's what they can do. It's their platform. They can do whatever they want. Most of these platforms copy off of each other anyway. But the thing about that really is it used to be so easy to be monetized on YouTube. Now they're making it damn near impossible. Like, they don't even promote videos anymore. Or they just, out of the blue, a 4-year-old video, which can't get monetized anyway, they'll promote videos knowing that you can't make money off of it, and they'll promote that video. Because it used to be you can make money off of any video before they put all the restrictions in. Then they changed it because of the shootings, and then they changed it because of this, and then they changed it because of that. The former CEO who passed away this year, she screwed it up, and then she's handed it off to a successor. I thought he would fix it. He's screwing it up even worse in some instances. So it's a bit crazy. But the thing is, how YouTube can go back to a video from 4 years ago, that nothing was wrong with this video, and then all of a sudden it's against community guidelines and they got to take it down. And it's been sitting there for 4 years. So YouTube, they wait about 2 or 3 years. Then they go back because they pay people to watch this stuff. Sometimes it's the AI that flags it. But like with the Hong Kong Phooey, people's videos are getting taken down. But all of a sudden, my video gets taken down for misinformation. And I'm go, what? Like, and I listened to it, and they said, oh, you said this word 6 times. And I'm like, yeah, but I said the F word 12 times. But they didn't care about that word. They cared about the other word that I said 6 times, which I'm not allowed to say anymore. But everybody else says it on their streams, and nothing happens. So I never get that. They also got me because I took a magnet and put it to my stomach. Me and Zanron were messing around one day, and he goes, put a magnet to your arm just to make sure. And I did, and they took that one down too. And I'm like, okay, you can appeal it. I appealed it, and they said, nope, sorry, it's down, gone. It's still sitting there. I never took it down. They took it down, but it's still on the account. But no one can see it, but it's still there. Even though I lost the appeal, I keep it there. I'm not deleting it. They can delete it. So, it's a bunch of nonsense. It really is. But I'm going to start wrapping this up in a minute because I got to charge my phone, and I'm going to do another live stream in a few days. So I need to have time on my phone. So, I don't know. Elvis didn't come in again. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. I don't know why. But, yeah. If you ever do a live stream and you wonder why nobody pops in, it's because YouTube doesn't promote people anymore. And you can't promote yourself because they penalize you for that shit. They used to have the message board, the post. Nobody sees the post. You share it out to your post, community post. Ain't nobody sees that. I don't see community shares until like 3 days later. Unless you're actually actively looking for it or you're actively on a subscription page. The red button, they're not going to tell you. Sometimes I don't get notifications. And I'm on the notification screen. My friend did it 2 streams today. The first one I didn't even know he was on until the very end. And the second one, he messaged me and told me he was on. Because I'm like, oh, I don't even see you're live. And he goes, no, I'm live. And I went in there and I said, oh, now you're okay. Now I see you. So eBay's full of scammers. Mostly. I mean, I don't know. Do you know what some people do? They go on the Whatnot. They'll be on Whatnot, and then they'll set it up to stream on YouTube. And then people go on YouTube thinking they're in YouTube, and they'll say, hey, no, I'm not on YouTube. Come on Whatnot. That happened to me one time. Someone sent me a message. I'm on YouTube. And I go on their YouTube stream, and they go, oh, come join me on Whatnot. And I go, how about I not go on your channel? Because Whatnot's selling stuff. I mean, I have the app for it. I still got $15 I can use off of that sucker, so I got a $15 free. Yeah, isn't that something? You won too many giveaways. Yeah. Like it's your fault for getting penalized. You know? I'm sorry, Whatnot, for actually being good at winning. Yeah. That's crazy. Well, I have the app only because they give you $15 free when you go in there. And I talked to 1 or 2 people. I've never actually been in the Whatnot streams. But you know you can get around that. You just make another email address and you're good. They go by emails and shit. That's what YouTube does. But that's crazy. Just because you won too many giveaways. Not to mention, you could probably get away with a lot of shit on there, too. I mean, they're going to ban you for stupid stuff. Well, I don't know if they have Nightbot on Whatnot. I would hope they don't have Nightbot. Nightbot, like on YouTube and Twitch, in a lot of cases, if they have Nightbot, they can rig stuff. Oh, you know how many pot channels there are on YouTube where they're smoking bongs and stuff and getting high and nothing happens there? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what it was. Somebody put a complaint against you that you cheated, which you didn't, and instead of them actually investigating it, you know, yeah, Nightbot's rigged. I don't go on channels with Nightbot. I refuse to. No, because one time I was in a channel and they were doing a giveaway, and I think it was somebody in the coin community, and I don't think this person streams anymore. And they brought up Nightbot. Now, what people don't realize is, you can rig a giveaway with Nightbot. If you want to, you can go into Nightbot, put a person's name in there, and do it like a randomized drawing. So anyway, I was in someone's live stream, and they did that. That's how stupid they were. They thought they were off camera. They went in Nightbot, and they put down someone's name, and it was on the screen when they did this, and people were thinking, oh, okay. And then that person won the giveaway, and no one said a thing. And I'm like, I'm like, oh, you cheated. And I didn't make a big deal about it. I was like, I just typed in the chat, did y'all not see what they just did? And then I got banned because I outed this person. And I'm just like, they cheated on a giveaway. Not that I care, but I'm just like, you don't see the whole idea that they, and they do that to get viewers. But even if you run a good giveaway, like RGG, he changed his name so many times. I think he was Overwatch or whatever. He stopped doing that because he would do a giveaway and people, they didn't win. They didn't win. So they would file a thing against the video. They would they'd report the video for gambling or other shit. And so pick me bot, yeah. So yeah, any channel that's got Nightbot, I stay out of it. I unsubscribed from about 100 channels the other day. Some of them were dead channels. They're not even on YouTube anymore. So what's the point of me following them? But yeah, they were probably up. Well, here's the thing, right? Unless the channel says, because there were some channels on YouTube where they used to say, oh, you can only win once in a month period, or once every 2 giveaways. Yeah, that's fair. Now, if it's randomized, then it's not your fault. I could be like, look, I walked into a Twitch stream one time and they were doing a giveaway. I had no idea what it was. I said hi. I didn't even enter the goddamn giveaway. And it said, congratulations, Field Guys won the giveaway. And I go, I didn't even enter the damn thing. People were getting pissed at me. I even said, I didn't even enter the damn giveaway. I just walked in and said hi. And they said, oh, because you said hi, that's a comment. And all you had to do was make a comment. Okay. But people were getting pissed at me. Oh, he just walked in here. I've been in here for 2 hours. I'm just like, well, fine. I don't want the damn thing. Shit, one time I was in AAP's chat and he was fucking giving away marijuana. I didn't know what the hell he was giving away. I had no fucking idea. He's like, put a number down. I threw a random number down. He says, congratulations, you won. He holds up a bag of pot. And I'm like, yeah, I don't smoke. Sorry. I said, why don't you just give it away to someone else? And he's like, okay, yeah, sure. And people were like, why did you enter? I didn't know what the fuck he was. I walked in. I said, hi. He said, say a number. I didn't even know a giveaway was going on. He just said, throw a number in chat. So I threw a number in chat. I can't help it if it won because people were doing this for like 40 minutes, this number. I just threw a number in chat. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't smoke pot. Yeah. And then he shows up. He goes, I'm going to mail you this. No, I don't think so. I got nothing against the potheads out there, but that ain't me. I don't do that shit. Actually, you know what? Something's going on with AAP because the last time I was in his live stream, a couple of month or two ago, he's doing a video and he's like, the cops are in my house and they're taking me to jail and they're taking my kids away or some shit like that. He's filming it. Something's happening because he's got the sheriffs in his house. And I'm just like, I don't know what happened. Maybe somebody called protective services for his kids, or I don't know. I'm just like, what? And he's sitting there. He's like, and he's sitting there, and they're telling him, turn off the YouTube. He goes, no, I'm not turning it off. It's my right to film it. It's my house. Blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, okay, what did I walk into? And I left the stream. I said, I'm done. And that was the last one of his streams I went in. But I'm still subscribed to him. I'm just like, dude. Apparently, it was one of his subscribers that got pissed at him and called the damn sheriff's office on him. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is. I'm just like, I'm telling you, YouTube is nuts. People get pissed. They don't win free shit. They will come at you. I haven't entered a giveaway in a long time. I used to win a lot of giveaways on YouTube. I used to win a lot of coins, a lot of cards and stuff like that. No one ever got mad at me. Now on Twitch, they got pissed at me because one time I won a $50 giveaway. This guy got really pissed at me. And there was only 6 people in the chat, so I had a 1 in 6 chance. And he's just like, oh, I'm going to give away $50. And I said, okay, that's fine. I wasn't even paying attention. Then he sends me an email, you won. And I said, I won what? He goes, $50. Okay. Then he goes, I'll Venmo it to you. I said, what the hell's Venmo? Then he gets pissed at me. He goes, I don't do PayPal. I'm like, okay, well, I have PayPal. I don't fool with Venmo. I don't fool with any other shit. So then he got pissed at me because he had to write a checkout. And it took like 7 days to clear. And then, I mean, I got the money, but the wire wasn't working. Cajun fixed the wire. He fixed it. The wire won't fit into the charger won't fit into the thing. I bought an adapter, 20-piece adapter on Amazon. None of the 20 pieces will fit in there. I bought another adapter. It won't fit in the damn thing all the way. I used a hammer to jam it in there. It won't fit. For whatever reason, it won't fit the charge. I wish Cajun would have kept the old piece, stripped the piece, put the old piece back on there with new material, fixed it that way. So I'm taking it to the computer people tomorrow. It's a place out here. But the wire won't fit in there to charge it. So I've already spent too much money. Well, technically I didn't buy it. I had 45 Amazon gift card points. It's an Acer. It's an Acer, but it's a Chrome thing. But I bought one off of eBay, and the guy said, "Oh, you can send it back. It's free shipping. You can send it back." But I paid $19 for the thing. I'd have to pay $10 to ship it back. He goes, "Oh, I'm not covering the $10." I'm like, "Well, I'll just keep the damn thing." So between the $24 on the gift card, the $16.90 I spent with Cajun. Oh, I ain't sending it back out anymore. I already spent $50, $60 on this thing. I ain't spending no more money. Cajun fixed it. It's not even his fault. He fixed it and everything. He put the right part on there. Or the right thing. But whatever reason, it won't fit in the groove. So, I can't blame him because he busted his ass. He did it. And you can go back and watch him. He did a video on it and everything. But if you have charges that, you know, it's I mean, it goes to the Acer. It's the Acer Chrome, and I got the actual the model thing, but it goes to the CB3431. But the the main piece, it won't fit in there. I don't know why it won't fit, but I should have just sent Cajun the damn laptop and said Merry Christmas. But I mean, hell, if you have a charger that you don't need and you don't want, and it's taking up space, you can gladly send me one because I got to get the damn thing working sooner or later. But yeah, the thing that he sent me, he fixed it and everything. It just won't go in there. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? And then, like I said, I had $24. I had $40 in Amazon gift cards that I won from. I won $15 from one guy, I won $15 from another, and $10 from another. So I didn't spend any money on that. That's $24 that was free anyway. But between that and the $10 I spent to ship it to Cajun, then it took a week and a half before he got it. But then he sent it back in a box, and he only paid like $5 something for shipping. Well, I had to pay $9.90. So it was a bit crazy. So I paid Cajun, and then I spent another $10 on another thing that wouldn't work after that. So I didn't spend too much money for a thing that won't work. So I was going to go to the computer people. They've been closed for the last week. But I know the owner. So I was going to go up in there and say, look, I need something to fit this damn laptop. You know, I'll even make them a trade. I'll be like, I have these 3 chargers I can't do nothing with. I'll trade you 3 for 1. But you see, I'll actually have the laptop. So I can go up in there and say, boom. But, yeah, Cajun was fixing it about a month ago. If you go back to Cajun's live stream about a month and a half ago, it's in there. And, you know, so, but what the reality what happened with the thing is it stopped working because it's been 6 years. There you go. See, my brother builds shit like that, but I don't talk. Most of my family I don't talk to anymore because they either hate me or I hate them or they just don't want to talk. So I'm just like, I mean, shit, I live with somebody that don't even like me. So, and that's gonna end pretty soon anyway. So it is what it is. But yeah, I either find a piece for this damn thing or it just sits there. I have 3 laptops that don't work. I have the white one sitting over there, but I don't know what I did with. I had the wire, but when I moved, I don't know what I did with the damn wire. So that one's lost to history, and they're all different because one's an Acer, one's a Hewlett Packard, and the other one's just a Chromebook. So they're all different, and none of the wires fit. Damn, now I'm getting hungry again. I know I should have ordered something, but I haven't. Let's see, this thing's still on mute. My TV, there we go. My brother, a few years back, custom built and put all the pieces, and that's when he was streaming on Twitch. Then he stopped doing that. It's the wire thing. It's the piece. When Cajun stripped it, he said it was green on the inside and it was broken. It was, so he took the piece off and bought another one and soldered it or fixed it however he did it. And he sent it to me. The piece wouldn't go in there. I'm like, well, not his fault at all because it should have went in there. So I'm thinking that piece that he bought is not compatible with the Acer. I don't know. I know nothing about electronics. I'm not the electronic whiz on that. And I haven't even really got a chance to talk to him about that in the last month or so. So yeah, every time he sets one up, I haven't been able on his stream and vice versa. So I've never talked to him really about it. So for whatever reason, it didn't work. So, I have the wire still. So it is what it is. Let's see this. But yeah, it's nothing to do with the laptop. It's the actual wire. Because I've had the thing for like six years. Quick Wrench is talking foreign language here. I don't know. All I understand is Intel processor. That's about it. I don't know what the hell that other stuff is. My brothers build computers inside and out. They could probably figure that one out. See, the thing is, my brothers would never. I got one laptop that's in pieces because my brother fixed it and then never got around to fixing it. And then I haven't seen him in 7 years. He said, "Oh, I'll fix it tomorrow." And that was the last time I saw him. And then my other brother, he's like, he'll be like, "Oh, why don't you learn to do it yourself? No one taught me how to fix the shit. All you got to do is go on there. You can learn it yourself. I learned everything myself, blah, 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 blah." So he don't want to fix it. I even told my pay, he goes, "I don't need your money. I make good money. I don't need whatever." So that's an asshole right there. So, you know. And then I got a friend that looked at it. And he wanted to charge me $100. And just like, the part is $4. I'm like, no. So for my other laptop. So when I got this piece, that's when I sent it to Cage and he fixed it. But for whatever reason, won't go. I even took a hammer and beat the shit out of it to get it in there. Nope. So I'm thinking it's the right piece. It's just that Acer doesn't accept universal. That is what I'm thinking. There must be something in there to where if it's not Acer, it will not fit. Like a stopgap or something. You know, that's all I can think of. So, I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back in a second. Y'all talk among yourselves. It's not a lean off the dock moment. It's got to get a piece of bread and eat it moment. I'll grab some cheese anyway. Why not? I figure I'll eat a few pieces of cheese since it's there. Let's see. Come here, cheese. That's a Gouda cheese. No, it's not Gouda. That's a good one. TV said they were eating cheese, and I said, well, I'm doing that too. Put this damn thing back. I ate some of it. Can't eat it all. I ate some of it. All right. I should have took the phone with me when I went in there. I don't think it would have made a difference. All right. Oh, anything left? No, nada. Possibly. I think I said I was going to end the stream, what, an hour ago? That generally happens. Let's see. All right. I got nothing left, so I guess I'm going to end the stream. But I appreciate everybody in here, of course. I'll do another one soon. I don't know what day. Probably probably Thursday. No, Friday. Friday. Sorry, yeah. Because right now I'm trying to do them on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Generally, the days switch up, random. Cajun might do a live stream tomorrow, but I'm not going to be on the panel, so he probably won't. Yeah. But anyways, I appreciate y'all popping in the chat. And, watch each other's stuff and support each other, I guess, if you do videos or not. But I'll see you later. I didn't actually. Oh, camera's on. Hi, camera. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. Instead of hitting the end button, I hit the arrow button, which kicked me out the studio. So, there you go. So, you get bonus footage of what? I don't know. I remember a time when I fell asleep in someone's panel, and I woke up like 7 hours later. They was still on. They had me snoring the whole time, and they were just like laughing their ass off. I said, you couldn't even mute it? But anyways, okay, I'll see y'all later. Have a good night. And yeah, that's that. So see y'all later. Night.